I would say that no man is an island and you need people. If I am producing an item, that item, the consumer will be people. People will help you. People will lift you. They would help us understand a few things that we can do to move faster in life. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching us from. It's always a joy to be before you to share with you a number of things we know that would help you and things that we prepare for. We are always excited to see that you're walking a better financial journey, that you're getting unstuck into some decisions that probably would have costed you time. And we said in one of the shows that time is money. Last time we talked about God and involving God in your journey. And if you didn't watch that show, we would encourage you to go back and watch. And we established that it's important and fundamental to involve God in all your doings, in all that you do from the beginning. Don't run to God when things are stuck. God will be gracious to you, but it's always good to involve God in everything from the start. And we said Genesis 1 and verse 1, in the beginning, God. It starts with God. Have your business, have your job, have your family, have your finances, everything founded and anchored in God. And today I want to talk about the power of people and how people are important. God is in heaven and God works through people. God established that there would be people, and these people would help you in becoming who you need to be. For example, when you were born, someone helped your delivery. Before you were born, someone was involved. You were carried in a womb of a person. And it's important to establish and know that a human being and people are very, very important in our lives. Now, we talk about money, and it's important to note that sometimes you will need someone who knows something, who has gone before you, to help you, share with you some information, just like we're doing here on the Financial Diet, sharing with you wisdoms and principles and information that will help you get to know know a few things. Now, I remember some websites that I've gone into, they want to know whether they're dealing with a robot or they're dealing with a human being. There was one time I was working somewhere, and this employer was telling me that it's important to remember that you're not a machine. Okay, I don't know whether that was rude or not rude, but there is a reason why God created you and put a brain in you. And that brain that God put in you helps you make decisions and helps you, I know we are a body, spirit, and mind, but God allows you to make certain decisions. Now, there are people who have done what is it that you want to do. There is nothing new under the sun. The things that you're doing and you would want to do or aspire to do that someone else has done or is about to do or knows a few things that would help you to do them. Now, someone said that we learn from experience. And sometimes it's important, like for example, if you've lent money and someone has run away with your money, that experience will teach you what not to do next time. But someone also said that we learn through experience, but you do not have to learn from your own experience. You can learn from experience of other people. And some few people have recordings like what I am doing right now and sharing this information with you. There are people on YouTube that you can Google that will share some information and some wisdoms to you that would help you in a certain area that you want help on. There are people who've written books that you can read and get to know a few things that can help you in this life. And I would say that no man is an island and you need people. For example, if I am producing an item, that item, the consumer will be people. And it is important to understand the demographics. It's also important to understand the likes and the dislikes. It's also good to understand their behavior, and it's good to study all this information. Sometimes you might not have this information on hand. And there's people who that is what they do. They go out there and carry out statistics that will help you understand behavior. There are people who, and that's sometimes why, not sometimes, all the time, we go to school so that a teacher will come and sit and pass information to us and help us understand a few truths, a few things that we can do, and we can do to get better, a few things that we can do to help us avoid getting into problems. They would help us understand a few things that we can do to move faster in life. Now, if you're starting a business, it's always good to run to someone that will help you, or to talk to someone through either a book, through a meeting with them, or through a video that they have recorded. Sit and get information about the things, the things that they have done and done better, the mistakes that they have done, and how you can work on the mistakes to avoid getting the pitfall that they got into. It's important to understand what is it that they did so that I can do what they did, or fail to do some of the things that they did wrong, and they were having, they got errors and mistakes. Now, sometimes you will need people that you will have them from, I know of a particular community in this country. They support each other so much in business. I get a customer and I do not have a commodity, and I will refer you to my fellow community person that have that I know sells and supplies X commodity. They support each other, and that way they get better. If you do it alone, for example, that person comes to you and they ask you for whatever commodity and you don't have, and you're not willing to share, to direct that person to someone else that has the same thing, you're not helping you and you're not helping this person. The reason why God created us in such a way that we need each other and we are interdependent is so that we are able to make each other better. And definitely, I know someone will say that there are people who bring you down, there are people who discourage you, and sometimes it's important to understand that that person that is there to discourage you, you shouldn't take it as a discouragement, but rather use it to have you empowered and have you get better and have you overcome some of these challenges by proving to them and praying that they get a big life, a longer life, so that they see God blessing you and lifting you up. It's a fuel. I'm reminded of some statement someone made at a particular time. And that statement became a fuel of me pursuing some studies and working very, very hard to prove this person wrong, that I am not what they say that I am. Now, people will help you. People will lift you. People will help you to know when to stop. And it's good to have friends like this that speak to you and tell you, I think you are overborrowing, I think you are overspending, and I think this direction that you're going is not a good direction. I remember there was this project that I was in, and this person did not give me money, but this person gave me an idea that saved me, I think it was 30,000 then, a long time ago, and that was good. Had I not reached out to this person, I wouldn't have gotten that saving that I got. It's always important to reach out. There's a saying from where I come from that says, Adonaido, the wealth in this world is in people. That business, your customers are here with us. They are not in heaven. That issue that you're struggling with, there's someone else who has spent time and has qualified to speak to that idea, and you will get a solution from people. It's always important to reach out to humanity. Don't be a lone ranger. Connect with people. network with people, and you will find yourself moving faster and getting better at what you do, whether you're employed, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're a single person, whether you're in business, whichever sphere that you're playing at. Connect with people and learn from people. Let people hold you. They say, that means together you can do more. Individually, you can do very little. I hope and pray that you will connect with people, and God will allow you to always reach out to people and have faith in humanity. And pray that God will give you people that will help you to get where it is that you want to get. It requires people, and God has placed people for that reason and that reason only. For our betterment, for our improvement, for our destiny. God bless you. It's always a joy to come before you, and we look forward, and we are always encouraged to hear your feedback. Have faith in humanity. I do have faith in humanity. I've not given up on humanity. We are better together than individually. God bless you.